Hey everyone, welcome to the class. I'm Rachel.
And I'm Jessica, and today we are using Tim Holtz crayons.
Crayons. These are so much fun. And so now there are the new pearlescent colors out. There are 2 Halloween sets and 2 holiday sets. I think that's what they're called, right? Holiday?
Yeah, I think so.
So a lot of fun new colors to play with. I really like these.
Yeah. And they go with the rest of like the Tim Holtz color lines. And yeah, they have a little pearlescent shine in there.
Shiny shimmer.
And if you haven't used them, they're really smooth. Like they just apply like butter, like you're rubbing a butter stick on your paper.
And then you can use them dry or wet.
Yep.
Either way.
And there's a bunch of cool techniques that you can get when you add the water to them as well.
Yeah. So we'll be playing with those. We have our art journals out, and we'll kind of see what happens.
Just kind of see.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay. So, here's my page. I was just kind of doodling and testing some stuff out. This part here I did with plastic and like spraying it and just kind of wiping it down. I like that a look. I was just swatching here. And then I was using a stencil over here. A little bit trickier to do with watercolors, like using these as watercolors, but it's doable. So I really like this stencil.
And I was just thinking, because this journal has some black pages as well, if the pearlescent would show up nicely on the black.
Yeah.
So I think I might try that first.
Yeah, I'm curious to see. Yeah, I love all these different shades. There's a nice pink in here. Cocktail party. I think that's in the holiday set. There is a fortune teller that's in the Halloween one. And really, you can use these for whenever. You don't have to stick to.
Yeah, because I mean, pink is a good, or you can use that for a lot of things.
There's a Merry Mint. This is a really nice turquoisey teal. And I like the shiny bauble. Look how happy these colors are. I just love these. Where's that one? Oh, this one. Okay, so Frosted Juniper. So that's in one of the holiday sets. And it looks like it would just be like a dark gray. But really, when you start playing with it, it has like a blue tone to it. It's really pretty. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but take my word for it. There's more of a blue undertone in there. I really like that one.
And I'm starting over here. I grabbed a piece of plastic and then I scribbled the crayon on here, and now I'm just getting it nice and wet.
Yeah.
And I'm going to start dabbing it on my page.
I gotta find a new page here. Yeah, I'm interested to see how that shows.
I mean, and like I said, I haven't tried it on the black yet, but what's a better time to try things than when you're live?
Yeah. Try it for you so you can see. Okay, some of it.
So you see a little bit. I wonder too, as it dries,
if you'll see
more.
You can see that shimmer a lot more, I feel like, on the black compared to like a white.
I also feel like it needs to get layered up a bit.
Yeah. I'm going to start out with kind of that same technique. I'm going to just take some trash, some plastic, and scribble on it. We're going to do some pink, this cocktail party, do some of this harvest moon. If you're watching live, let us know if you've tried these out yet. How you like these colors. Scribble, scribble. And then I'm gonna use a spray.
I'm gonna give this a dry and then layer another layer on it.
And I'm gonna pull this around. Ooh, look at those colors together. I think I want some more yellow and pink in there. So I'm gonna do this just a couple times, kind of layer down some color. Get some chunk of crayon on there. I like the chunks, like it makes it, and it gives it texture. If you don't like chunks, that's fine. Just kind of
get it wet.
Get it wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it'll break down.
Yeah. So scribble, scribble. Wet that down. Oh, Leslie, we're gonna entice you. Yeah. They're really fun to play with, like these colors. And then you have a little bit of shimmer to
And
them.
it's nice that they come in packs of 3
Mm-hmm.
because then you get like a nice little range to play with.
Yeah, especially if you just want to try them out. You don't want
Yeah.
like a huge pack of 12 or something.
Yeah.
Maybe you just want 3.
And you can, even better than like just getting 1, you can do things with 3.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can
Blending
and
yeah.
color mixing and all the fun stuff like that.
I'm gonna put a little bit more yellow on my page and go in with a paintbrush. Did you have the bigger one?
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll just use one of these other
Use
bad
this.
ones. Oh, I have so many cups of paintbrushes everywhere. So I just scribbled directly on my page, and I'm going in with a wet brush and kind of mushing that around. I don't really have a plan yet.
Yeah, me
I
neither.
kind of want, I'm making like a fall page. I have some fall photos. I haven't used all of them yet. So I was just drawn to these colors.
I really like the globs of crayon on here.
Mm-hmm. Aren't they fun?
And like on the black too, it's giving like galaxy
Uh-huh.
type.
I like that. I'm gonna go in with more pink. You can have too much pink, right? Oh, Jessica M. Oh, you started your first art journal. That's awesome.
Oh, nice.
So fun.
Soon enough, you'll realize you need a bunch of art journals
And then
to
you'll
do
have a
all of the
problem.
different. Yeah, because each one you gotta have like a different theme with it.
Yeah, and they're like, there's so many different ones out there, like
Yeah.
sizes. Like I have a square one that's ledger paper, has lines on it, which is fun. Or you get ones like this that have like the different
All the mix.
black and craft and white. Or yeah, there's just so many options.
This art journal is really my journal with a bunch of backgrounds and testing things out, and but then I have other ones where I want every page to be pretty.
Mm-hmm. This one's a hodgepodge of
But
everything.
yeah, but if you have one where like it's only pretty, that kind of holds you back sometimes.
Yeah. This one I have like really just done pages and prettiness, and then I have pages like this. I was just practicing with a gel press. And like nothing happens with those pages.
Yeah, this one
fine.
has a lot of backgrounds. Like, or backgrounds. Things if I don't like it.
I think this is the circle gel press more. And then some like done pages with photos, practice pages. A little bit of everything in this one. And I like it. Yeah, I like that. Okay.
Right, I'm just trying to give you a closer view. I don't know how much you can see.
Yeah, can you see that on camera?
But it is very shiny. And
oh,
yeah.
Galaxy.
Can you see the pearlescence?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's, and then also what I say with this notebook is that maybe I'll start, because it's all pretty much backgrounds, maybe I'll start like grabbing things from it for another journal. It's like my rip off a page here and there.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea.
But I don't know, because I'm a little nervous about it.
Yeah. I have so many that I've like started and then I forget to go back to them. So many journals, I'm like, oh, there's a new thing that came in. I'm like, oh, I must use this. And I do like a page or two and then I forget. Because then there's like a new other journal out and I'm like, oh, I must use that. It's a problem.
Sometimes it's just freeing to not have like a plan. Like this one, I don't really have a plan. I want this side to coordinate with this side, but I don't know. I'll show you just how like smooth this applies.
I love that color.
Like, look at that.
You could just color a whole page like that. It's so smooth.
It's so smooth and buttery.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that nice?
I love that. You know what? This one looks really good with that too.
You say so.
Yes. I'm gonna go in now with my stencil. I have this pumpkin stencil, and I'm gonna like scribble right in it, and then take a brush that is a little bit wet to do my stencil. If it's too much water, then it will get under the stencil and get all over and be a mess. But if you keep it mostly drier, it will work. Because I practiced that on a different page. So where do I want my pumpkins? I don't know. Do I want them more sporadic? I could do like a whole, I like this, just like a vertical line of them. Maybe I'll do that over on this side. I'm gonna scoot this,
So now that I've got
put this under.
my scribbles here,
There.
we go. Now I've got my scribbles. I can use a brush to blend them out a bit.
Mm-hmm.
You
Look
can
at those
see,
nice colors.
yeah. So you can see just how quickly it blends and
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
gets
use
a
this
nice
pink a lot
watercolor.
already, but you can just push it up so easily. This is gonna be a very pinky page. I'm okay with that.
okay. I've already got a good bit of background in here. No, I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep layering.
Sure.
I
So what
want
happens?
some marks on here, like some
Mhm.
cool mark making.
Yeah, those are nice
layers.
for that.
And really just not trying to. It's a lot of like playing, and I'm not super
Experimenting.
worried about it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, five baskets, yeah, for different projects. That's a good way to organize things.
Yeah.
Having the different baskets.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even use
I do that
this
too.
glue.
I'll put stuff in my cart just to remember, like, oh yeah, I want to work with that. And then I forget to look at my cart. Because there are always so many new products. and
Yeah, I
we
know.
have a hard time keeping up and like trying everything.
Yeah.
But anything that just like looks fun to us, we're like, oh, we have to try that right away. It's just fun. We like this.
Yeah.
Okay, scribbled all these on, and then I'm gonna go in with a brush, but not too wet.
So there's just some scribbly scribbles.
Scribbly scribbles.
And
Need a bigger brush.
this could still use some layers. Our journals are all about layers. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
Yeah, and just keep trying it until you're happy with it.
Yeah. And once you're happy with it, stop.
Yeah.
Don't keep going. Yeah. Here we go. So my brush is pretty dry, but I have enough wetness on there to get this pigment in my stencil. Really, I should have taped this down probably, but yeah. Who has time for that? I wonder if it's gonna be too much pink. Maybe I should add some orange to a couple of these.
Okay.
I don't know.
Pink pumpkins are kind of cute though.
Aren't those cute?
Yeah.
Who says pumpkins have to be orange? You
Yeah.
know? No rules. Art journals. Or really in any art that you make. But art journals are a fun place to practice.
Okay. So now let's see. What should I do for this?
Oh!
Cute.
Aren't that cute? I like that.
I've got some stamps over here. I was debating if I want to use just flowers. Flowers are always so easy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I use some
You can never have
flowers.
too many flowers.
Right. And with these, I'm thinking of using the crayons to stamp these.
Ooh.
I'm really winging this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's usually what we do.
Let's see. I could. Okay, I'll try to have like green stem with a different color flower
Okay.
and see how that works.
Yeah.
It's a purple cone flower, so I'll try the purple up here. And I'm just trying to get these raised areas of this stamp.
I'm adding more yellow to this, and I'm not even really getting it too wet. Like, I'm just kind of scribbling, getting some of those chunks, and then smushing it on the page.
Okay. So I just drew them on. It was dry when I drew it on. And I'm just going to mist it maybe a couple times. And this isn't like you're not gonna get a stamp that it looks like you used ink, like an ink
Right.
pad.
It will look different.
It'll look watercolory and a little messy, and that's just how it'll be.
Yeah. I think as long as you go in
Knowing
that,
that,
then
yeah.
don't
Then-
have expectations of like really crisp
Yeah.
images.
And also, depending what stamp you use, I try not to use one that's too detailed or,
oh yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Like words are a little bit trickier, I feel like.
Or like the words could still look good, just you might not be able to read it.
Yeah. Yeah. Just
Okay. So I'm just stamping. I'm just doing this so I get a flat surface for it. So it's very subtle.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, very
I like the
subtle.
purple. That
Yeah.
goes well.
I think I'll do some more of these. Re-up on the purple. Maybe a little more on the green.
I'm kind of like just dry brushing this because I kind of like how that's looking.
Give it another mist.
Making this up as I go, but I like this.
Might also try to get some of this moving a little more with a paintbrush.
Look how blendy that is. I don't really have much water on here. There might be a tiny bit on this brush, but not much. Blendy, blendy. That's fun.
Okay. There's that. See if I have something flatter. I could just stick under here. There we go. Try that. Do another one.
Halloween's gonna be here before we know it.
Oh,
Isn't that, like-
Halloween? Yeah.
Isn't it like next week? Or the week
Yeah.
after?
Week
Yeah.
after next week.
So
Yeah.
next Friday.
Oh wait, next Friday's Halloween.
No, it's a Monday.
Oh yeah,
But
but we're
that
wearing.
So be sure to watch us next Friday because we will be wearing our costumes. We like to dress up around here.
Yeah.
But yes, we will be wearing our costumes live. You have your costume ready?
I don't know what my costume is yet.
Well, I said you have to coordinate with mine. Are you gonna do that?
Probably not.
So I'll just be by myself with my costume. It's okay. It's a great costume. I
Um.
love it.
Yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for inspiration to strike. I
Yeah.
guess. I'll DIY some.
Yeah.
Put some together.
How are these different than the pencils? So crayons are, it's just a whole different formula
Yeah.
than the pencil. It's a little bit like crumblier, and you can still do a lot of the same techniques like watercoloring, but if
It's
you
just,
want,
it looks different.
yeah, there's just a little bit of a different look,
But
and it's not as like, what's the word I want? I don't know. What
and
else do I
actually,
got?
we just did a class 2 weeks ago on the crayon
Yeah.
on the pencils, and that's why we wanted to do one with the crayons, just to show similarities and
Yeah.
differences, and yeah, because a lot of them
a
you
lot of
can
them,
do the same
yeah.
techniques. It's just
It's
it
just
looks
a different look.
Yeah,
And I think you can be more precise with the pencils,
yeah.
because they're sharper and you can sharpen them. Crayons, I guess you could sharpen these. I don't know if I would
I
try
don't think
that,
I would.
because I feel like it would just mush all in there.
Yeah, and also I don't think it's really necessary.
Yeah,
Like because you do use them in a different way.
right.
They're
yeah.
like they're thicker and they're meant for like just
Yeah.
they have a different texture
Yeah,
and feel too.
Yeah.
Like just scribbling feels really nice with them.
But yeah, I love both of them. I love the pencils. I love the crayons. And you can really just use them interchangeably. But
Yeah.
yeah, they'll have like just a little bit different look.
Yeah. Really what I like to do is like you could get some of the colors in one and some of the colors in the other, and then just
Oh yeah.
like pick based off of colors and kind of
Mhm.
combine them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I do a lot with like paints and stuff. Like if there's a color that I like of the paint, I just get that one and then I'll mix it with my other brands and
Oh yeah, yeah. When I'm
Mix
painting
and
too,
match
I
and-
mix brands. I
Yep.
mix different kinds of paint, like more liquidy or more thicker. It's just fun to experiment.
yeah.
Okay, what else do I want? I could add some purple in here. That might look kind of nice.
Okay. So I think that's good with my purple flowers. I could do like a quote or something.
Mm.
Or maybe not. I don't know. So that could just be it for this page for a bit too.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll come back to it at a later day or...
Yeah. I'm gonna make some marks with the purple. Just kind of keep it dry and...
You know, I think I like
Smart.
these better for mark making. Like just
because well, they're thicker.
they're thick
Yeah.
and they just feel nice to just scribble.
Yeah.
For the pencils are probably better for like coloring things in and than watercoloring them. This is what I did with the watercolor pencils. The crayons are better for maybe like bigger backgrounds just because you can color so much of it.
Yeah. Pencils are better for more like intricate, smaller designs.
Yeah, like these would be a little tricky to just like paint in small areas. Like that's what I did with the pencils. Like just to paint inside of the stamps and shade with watercolors where these make good backgrounds.
So it kind of depends what you're making.
Yeah.
You know, what kind of look you're going for.
Sometimes you just gotta grab both and
play around with it.
them.
See what you like better, see what colors you like better. What are you drawn to? I think color attracts me, like the first thing.
Yeah.
I'm attracted to the color.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I did want to try to color in some of these though, like just to show the difference.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just gonna stamp some things over here.
I'm gonna go in with some print shop. It's just a very versatile collection from Vicky Boutin, and ooh, I like these black words. Look at that, would really pop. The black on there. Scripty stickers there, and the pack of this papery pack is really nice to like layer things.
With this, because I am going to be adding water to it, I am using a Catherine Pooler Midnight stamp ink to it, and that's because this won't react with the water that I'm adding to it. So I'm stamping this down.
Oh yeah, I had the pencils from the last one. Yes, I'm glad you don't regret it. Yes, they're so fun.
Yeah, there's always more things to try.
Yes. Ooh, I like that stamp.
Yeah,
That's pretty.
so I got that. Maybe I'll just color that first. So I want this nice and dry.
I don't know if I want to do like one photo or more. I mean, I have more to choose from, but sometimes I like to focus on just one.
Yeah.
I like a little pop of blue in here. That's kind of fun.
Goes nice with the pink. Okay, so here's... And going in, again, I already know this isn't going to be perfect coloring and shading. The tip of this crayon is pretty large. But I'm just going with it.
Go with it. This is such a cute little bird. Oh man. It's hard to pick out what pieces to use when I want to use so many. I do like little pops of black. That's fun. Like that. Usually my process is just to kind of get out everything I like and then
have some things to decide between.
Kind of layer it how I want, and then I don't even usually use all that.
Yeah.
But at least I knew my options. If it's not right in front of me, I won't use it. Like, I totally forget. Like washi tape. I always forget to use washi tape. Okay, let's see. I like that too. Little green on there. Sure. Why not? Okay. So I'm gonna layer this somehow.
Okay. Let's see. I'm just debating how many colors I want to add in here. I'm also mixing with some of the older distress crayons, so these don't have the pearlescent in them.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But they still react with water and do all of the
Mm-hmm.
same types of things that
Oh, yeah.
the other crayons do.
Yeah, so feel free to mix and match them. I don't feel like you have to only use the one type of crayon.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna layer these. My page is mostly dry. I don't feel like waiting any longer, so
Try enough.
try enough. And then I like to use liquid glue so that I have a minute to work with things.
Mm-hmm.
As I, yeah, might move things around or pick something up to layer. I love to layer things.
Okay, so I've got most of my, that's my bigger flowers and leaves colored in here. It's a really messy coloring.
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah, it does. I could leave it like this.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
that would look nice. But I want to add some watercolor. And when I'm adding this, I know I'm going outside of the lines, but that's the kind of look
I
I'm
like that
going
look.
with.
Outside
Yeah.
the line look. Yeah.
Yeah, because the stamp already has like the black, really
Mhm.
nice outline. So that's where you get your little bit of controlled look from.
Mhm.
But then once you start watercoloring it, yeah, I think going outside those lines looks really nice.
Yeah.
And then I'll also splatter this when it's dry, coarse. Coarse.
Oh, you know, I didn't even do any splatters.
Oh,
Who am I?
alright.
That's okay. I got quite a few layers on there. I think I'm just gonna do the one photo because I like that look.
Yeah.
But I could, if I wanted to, I could fit more, but I think I'm just gonna stick with
In here I could also do some color blending, so like this flower that's all yellow. Just gonna add a touch of purple in there and blend that purple out.
Getting fancy over
yeah,
there.
I know. There we go.
Lots of layers. And then before that dries too much, I'm gonna see what else I can tuck under there or next to there. Kind of like that.
And when you're watercoloring these, where you added the initial like stroke of the crayon stays darker than what is watercolored around. So that's really working to my advantage here because when I'm watercoloring outside the lines, like I want that color to go, but it doesn't necessarily need to be darker than the actual flower.
Like ink splatter. Isn't that fun?
Oh yeah.
I think adding the blue and the black on here makes it not so in your face pink. So I like that. Though I love pink, but I just sometimes it can be too much. I want to use this, but not sure where. Story details. Oh, that's cute. I like that details. Wow.
And then you could even do journaling.
Ooh. I could on the other page. I'd have a lot of room to do too. The small things, perfect. Oh, I like the perfect too. Look at really super scripted. I don't even know if that would fit on there.
Okay, so there's it after it's watercolored.
Ooh.
This would be a cool one, like if you had a die cut, and then it just, you know, cut it out like that. I think that would be pretty.
I'm gonna do details because this word just fits better and I like it.
If you wanted to use these though to have the more specific like watercoloring look, you could still draw, like take some over on the plastic, get it nice and like add your pigment, and then pick it up with your paintbrush, and now you've got a regular watercolor. So yeah, if you wanted to use them for more defined watercolor, you could definitely do it like that. Well, I've got this. I'm gonna add some splatters because a messy watercolor just needs splatters, in
my opinion too.
to make the splatters, you can do like how I was just doing, where I draw a little scribble over here, pick it up with the paintbrush, and just give it some tapping. Make sure you share some splatters with your neighbor.
Yep.
And then you can also, though, just take this, get it wet, and splatter directly from this as well.
I almost want to put something right here. I like to put, like, anchor my leafy things. If there's a stem, I either like tuck the stem in or like put something over it so it's not just a stem hanging out. I need to find something. Do a flower. I don't know. Heart. Butterfly. So many options.
Okay. I think I'm happy with that. So here it is with the splatter.
Ooh, yeah.
So it just adds to that messy look, and it makes your messy look purposeful.
You know, I might just tear off the bottom.
There you go.
And then put this here. So it's all like tucked in there into that sticker. Here.
Cute. There we go.
And just some little word stickers. Or like, well, these are like cute little phrases. Love all the things. Cute.
I could also see like some handwritten note or something up here.
Yeah.
See if there's a good note or handwritten thing I can copy on here. Life is about creating yourself. I could do that. Oh no, but my handwriting might not be great.
It's better than mine. Or your like scripty.
Calligraphy.
Yeah.
Type, yeah. I want to risk it.
That is the question.
I mean, it is my messy art journal, so maybe.
And if you don't like it, you can
I could just scribble on over it.
Yep.
I'll give it a whirl.
I like that color too.
I don't know. It's okay. I would have to do some more things to it.
Yeah. Okay, my page is all done.
I'll say.
Very simple. A lot of layers in the background with the crayons, some mark making, and then I just layered my photo with some ephemera pieces and that paper repack. Isn't that cute?
Okay.
I like it.
Here's this page, Messy Art Journal page. I think this still needs a lot of layers to look good, but yeah, just some crayon techniques. Stamping with crayon, just doodling, Missy.
Yes.
Here's it on black. You see all the pearlescent in there. Yeah.
All right. That's all of our fun for today. Make sure if you try this out with your crayons, tag us on social media. We love to see what you're working on. And yeah, join us next week. We'll be in our costumes.
Yeah.
Can you guess what we'll be?
Oh yeah.
And I guess
Or give me ideas.
yeah, just like I had a
something easy DIY.
Yeah.
Well, easy to medium.
Easy to medium.
Yeah.
That doesn't take like a week to do.
Yeah.
Okay, we will see you then. And